Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and supporters of my channel, subs of my channel. This is Trainwreck TV Productions coming at you with a episode of the Frank Equation, and I am your host, Freddie Mitchell. Today on the Frank Equation, I am going to be discussing TV apps such as your YouTube, your Twitch, your Hulu Plus, your Netflix, your WWE Network, your any of your sports apps that you have that they provide a payable, reasonable subscription to to pay for that's way cheaper than what the cable companies are providing. All right, let's get right into it, people. And also, this is my podcast version of my channel where it'll just be audio. You won't see my face or whatever, stuff like that. And the other videos you will, but that's far from the. I'm getting off topic, but so let's get right into it, people. I today was just sitting around and I got this notification from Hulu, and it was saying something about Showtime being available on Hulu, and I'm like, Showtime being available on Hulu? I'm guessing they're trying to compete with HBO now, and the price of it is like $8 a month, and so I went on ahead and purchased it because Showtime has some pretty good shows that I like to watch that I would like to watch while I'm at work on my break and I can't get anywhere else. But as far as the TV apps and all that stuff go, I was talking to my coworkers and I was telling all of them that here in the next 2 to maybe 3 years, cable will be obsolete. You may just have the basic cable, but as far as your cable may go all the way up until ESPN, and all the rest of the channels will be cut out because everything is going to apps. You have and Netflix is right now. Netflix is killing cable. Hulu is coming right along and killing cable just about. You just have the basic, and then of course you can find anything that you want to watch on YouTube. Just basically all you have to do is have a brain and be able to spell, and you can just type in the search engine to anything you want to watch, and I'm pretty sure that it's on YouTube somehow. It's on there. I guarantee you, anything you want to know, you can look it up on YouTube. And basically, it's pretty much that's how TV's gonna be. And we constantly add stuff, add entertaining things on YouTube, to make it interesting because there's nothing on TV to watch. That's why some of us get on here and do the things that we do on our channels to provide entertainment and more things like that. And we do live chats to have people interact and all that. And with the way that Netflix is set up right now, they are doing a live episodic streaming TV show right now. I don't know if any of y'all seen it, but it is pretty good. It's called Between. It's a drama related TV show. I like it. It's pretty good, but they are doing it like a TV series would be on a regular TV. They have the dates that they will air the next episode and all that stuff, which is pretty cool, I think. And I was reading somewhere else that there will be like another show coming like that soon. They wanted to test this show out to see if the fan reaction was going to be, if people were going to actually sit there and wait for the next episode to come instead of binge watching like we normally do with shows like Orange is the New Black, the Daredevil TV series that's out. What's the other? There's a couple more original Netflix series that we binge watch, and the binge watching concept is also good because you can start at the beginning of a season that you might have missed because, for instance, you are working, your work schedule got changed around, and you can't watch the shows when they air. That's where Hulu comes in. If you have a show that you watch on TV, 9 times out of 10, it will be on Hulu. If it's a primetime network, it's probably on Hulu, and you can watch the episodes that you miss instead of clogging up your DVR or getting a DVR, because Hulu is pretty much basically like a DVR player, and you can watch your shows from start to finish, no commercials, maybe like 1 or 2 ads, and sometimes the ads are skippable. But as far as the apps go, you probably with Netflix and Hulu, which I added the Showtime on Hulu, so now I'll be paying $16 a month with the Hulu, which is still cheaper than cable. And you got the Netflix app, which is $7 a month. So that's probably about $27 a month, maybe $20 a month. I'm not real good at adding up numbers in my head. I have to pull out the calculator, which I don't feel like pulling out the calculator because I don't have it close to me. But anyway, that's pretty much basically cheaper. And your sports apps, like let's say for instance, Game Rewind. If you wanted to get NFL Red Zone, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the NFL Red Zone is like almost $100 for the entire season. When you could do Game Rewind, even though you may have to wait till Tuesday for the Monday night game to be over for it, they put up all the games, which is still good because it's still fresh. Everybody hadn't seen all the games. They are watching the analyst shows and all that stuff, which some people do, and some people want to watch all the games. Like me, I want to sit up and watch all of the games. So Game Rewind is a good fit. It's real cheap, real low price. Can't beat it with a stick. And then also too, like your local news channels are also going to apps. Like here in Atlanta, we have Channel 2 is an app, or WSB. Fox 5 is an app, and you could do they have a live broadcasting of 12, 5, and I think the nightly news, the 11 o'clock running of the news, and they stream that live. But also too, if you don't want to watch the live streaming, which they pretty much basically showed the same news on each broadcast, which I've noticed they show the same. They don't. The only time that they may have new news stories is at 11 o'clock, which is basically when they run new stuff. But you could go and watch the little clips that they have posted up instead of waiting till 11 o'clock, which most people are in the bed sleep if they're not working the third shift. Same thing with CNN. CNN has postings of little news clips, little 5-minute clips of the news, or 2 minutes, that'll give you could pretty much get the gist of the story with the article that they have listed below. And if you like TMZ, TMZ also has an app. If you're into that celebrity hoo-ha, whatever you want to call it, um, they also have an app. It's pretty much basically the same thing that they show on the TV show, which I know like certain companies are, they thrive off of getting that sponsorship, that revenue from major companies doing sponsorships on their TV shows. Like, you may have your sports. They get big major sponsors for having the ads running. So with this app era that we're into right now, which is the age of the app. Let's just be real, people. A lot of people use apps for everything. They don't. I mean, like, if I was in school, there's no way possible that I could fail any class of anything, because if you have a cell phone, which most young people have cell phones at 10, you can look up anything on YouTube, and somebody's got like a little channel, a little show, anything like that, which is basically pretty much TV. And hang on just one second, excuse me. Had to call. Sorry, people. But basically, pretty much everything is going to apps. I give it 5 more years, if that, if tops. And they're at a cheaper price. Now, if cable goes out, the apps may raise up. They may raise their prices to them, but I seriously doubt it, because it's really, really convenient to have all of your TV, everything on the app, whereas mobile, you can get to it. Instead of having such a high cable bill, you can cut your cable bill in half. If you have a good internet service, I suggest that you get the apps, to cut your cable in half, where you'll probably be saving upwards to $200 a month, $100 a month. If you're a sports fan, maybe $300 a month that you will be saving on a year basis or a monthly basis. But other than that, that's all I have for you on this podcast, and I may do a video on my channel later on. I do have a video up because as I was about to start this podcast earlier today, I was waiting on FedEx, and they showed up at the door as I was about to get ready to hit the record button, and I had to go get whatever was dropped off, and open it up, play it with it for a little while. I do have a video up of the unboxing of that, what came from FedEx today. But other than that, people, I have nothing else about this topic. I may do a part 2 to this one topic right here later on down the line to see where the TV apps have progressed. I may do another one by the end of the year to see how far they have come along. But other than that, guys, stay tuned to the channel. See what I have in store. I got a lot more content coming, people. So just bear with me. Just stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more things on here. And thanks for listening. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Subscribers, tell your friends, tell your family members. Do all that good stuff if you like the content. Other than that, have a great evening. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great whatever it is in your neck of the woods. And this is Freddie signing out from Trainwreck TV, and have a good evening, people.